Hello my dear viewers and my dear student, welcome to my channel Science and Vigyan. Today we would like to discuss something very interesting, that is the chemistry of flavor. Why all the food product, all the food items, they give some particular flavor. As we know, during the lockdown period we are here to taste the different dishes. Why the one dish is sweet and other one is a bitter and all that. There is there is a particular reason why the like why the toffee is a sweet and the salt is a salty, and why the some product is a bitter, all that. There is a particular reason. We will discuss that in detail today, right? Right. First of all, what is a flavor? Flavor, it plays an important and indispensable role in modern food as well as in traditional food as well, because in the traditional food there is a flavor. We should know what is the main reason of that. It is an sensation produced by a material taken in the mouth, perceived principally by the senses of taste and smell, and also by the general pain, tactile and temperature receptor in the mouth. It also denotes the sum of characteristics of the material which produces that sensation. Flavoring is the requirement necessary to satisfy the need and expectation of the consumer. The flavor of the food can be altered with the natural and artificial flavorant. Flavorant is known as a flavoring agent which affect these senses. Now, we should know what are the basic senses or what are the basic taste of the food. The sensation we detect when a substance comes in contact with the taste buds on the tongue. Right? First is a sweet, sour, salty, bitter and umami. Umami is a savory type. For example, the mayonnaise, they have a particular taste that is not the sweet or the salty. That is another different taste that is known as umami. Right? Now next is, what is the sides of the taste detector. In the first figure, it is clearly depicted that these are the main parts of the tongue. This is a gasopharyngeal nerve that is responsible to having some kind of taste. It is a circumvallate. These are the phuloid, fungiform, all that. These are the main organ of the tongue. Like here in the circumvallate, there are the taste buds, they are present, right? And this one is a deep understanding of the taste buds. Like this is the epithelial cell, this is the microvilli, outer taste pores, sensory cell, sporting cell, basal cell, and this is a nerve that is help to taste some kind of particular flavor, right? And these are the main sides of the taste, right? This site is responsible to have bitter taste. We know that when we are taking any kind of bitter food product or this any kind of substance, we are having the bitter taste that behind the tongue, right? Because this site is responsible to have salty taste, and this one is for the sweet, and this one, both are responsible to have sour taste. And in the center, this color, that is responsible to have umami taste. Umami is like, as we already mentioned, that is of mayonnaise taste, right? We know that what are the basic food flavors. One is a natural and other one is a artificial. Natural mean that present in itself in the food, and artificial mean where we have to add that food flavor, right? Now we should do that in detail also. Natural flavoring substances are obtained from the plant or animal raw material by physical, microbiological or enzymatic processes. They can either used in their natural state or processed for human consumption. The natural flavorants are first extracted from the source substance by solvent extraction, distillation, or using force to squeeze it out. For example, when we are using like orange or any kind of citrus fruit, we squeeze it to obtain that flavor, right? The extract are then usually purified and subsequently added to the food product to flavor them. And next is the artificial food flavorant or flavoring. An artificial flavorant is a substance that gives another substance flavor, altering the characteristics of solute, causing it to become sweet, sour, tangy, etc. For example, different flavor due to the use of different scents or fragrances in artificial flavored jellies, soft drinks, and candies, which are made of the bases with a similar taste. Artificial flavoring are focused on altering or enhancing the flavors of natural food products such as meats, vegetable, or creating flavor for food products that do not have the desired flavor such as candies or snacks. The most type of flavoring are focused on the scent and the taste. Few commercial products exist to stimulate these senses since they are not sharp, astringent, and typically unpleasant flavor. Basically, artificial food flavorants, they are of two types, right? First is a natural identical flavoring substance. These substances obtained by synthesis or isolation through chemical processes which are chemically and organoleptically identical to flavoring substance naturally present in product intended for human consumption. What do you mean by organoleptically? For example, they are organoleptically means their physical appearance is like that, right? Now next is the artificial flavoring substance. Flavoring substance not identified in a natural product intended for human consumption, whether or not the product is processed. These are produced by fractional distillation and additional chemical manipulation of naturally sourced chemical or from crude oil or coal tar. They are chemically different but in sensory characteristic they are same as a natural one, right? And next is a flavoring agent, or we can say that these are the flavor enhancers, right? Particularly there are three types of flavoring additives that is mainly used to add up the flavor, right? It has performed influence on the consumption of food, and there are three basic types of the flavoring agent. First is the flavoring, that is a flavor enhancer, and last one is a non-nutritive, that is a sweeteners. More than 1500 substances are used as food flavoring. The majority are of natural origin or are natural identical. Only a few synthetic substances have been approved by government official as a food flavoring. For example, ethyl vanillin, ethyl maltol, and anisyl acetone. The most widely used flavoring enhancer is salt, that is a sodium chloride. Right? It is also used as a preservative and the nutrient. Generally, it is primarily regarded as a food additive. A well-known toxic factor of sodium chloride is high blood pressure. Otherwise, it is very useful ingredient to have all type of food product. But you should remember, it will enhance the blood pressure as well. The flavor enhancer identify or modify the flavor of taste. As a food chemist, you should know which is used as the flavoring agent and which is used as the flavor additives. They have no taste of their own. For example, monosodium glutamate, that is MSG, and the various nucleotide. These substances are present in Japanese seaweed, that is a Laminaria japonica. Traditionally, it is used for seasoning mushrooms, tomatoes, peas, meat, and cheese. Right? They are often used in soups, sauces, and oriental food. No known adverse effect of flavoring enhancers have been reported except for the case of MSG. Humans have also been found to be sensitive to food to which MSG has been added as a food flavor. or flavor enhancers. The substance known as Chinese restaurant syndrome, including loss of feeling, general weakness, and heart palpitation. Humans have been described to be sensitive to food in which MSG had been added. The symptoms include numbness, general weakness, and heart palpitation, as we already discussed in the above symptom also, right? Next is and the last one is a sweetener. Sweetener means that add the sweetness to the food. They present the consumer with one of the most important taste sensation for nutritional and health reasons. However, there is a growing need for sugar substitute in a food that are non-nutritive. What do you mean by non-nutritive? That is non-caloric and non-cryogenic. They are not producing any kinds of energy in the body. And there are two main important non-caloric caloric synthetic sweeteners are present. First is the saccharin and as well as aspartame. Aspartame. Thank you so much. This is all about the chemistry of flavoring agent and the flavor. If you really like to watch these type of videos in the future also, please do subscribe my channel and don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you so much. God bless you. Happy learning.